One introduction overview of Central America. Importance of air forces in regional security to country. Specific Air Forces Belize Defense Force, Air Wing Guatemala, Air Force Honduran, Air Force El Salvador, Air Force Nicaraguan, Air Force. Costa Rica, no active Air Force, reliance on air units. Panama, National Air and Naval Service. Common challenges, budget constraints, aging aircraft, limited technology. Regional cooperation, joint training programs, anti-narcotics operations, disaster relief efforts, 5 modernization, and future prospects, investments in new technologies, role of international partnerships, e.g. USA, China, Russia. Conclusion, strategic importance of strengthening air forces, full script, sample for expansion. Introduction. Central America, a region composed of 7 small nations, serves as a critical bridge between North and South America. This strategic location makes the region a hotspot for global trade, migration routes, and unfortunately, transnational crime, including drug trafficking. In this context, air forces play a vital role in maintaining national security, responding to natural disasters, and combating illicit activities. Despite their limited size and resources, the air forces of Central America contribute significantly to their nation's defense strategies. Country-specific air forces. Belize Defense Force Air Wing. Belize, the smallest country in the region, relies on a modest air wing that operates primarily for surveillance and support missions. Established in 1983, the air wing uses light aircraft like the Defender and helicopters, such as the Bell 206. Its primary mission includes patrolling borders, counter-narcotics operations, and disaster response. Guatemala Air Force, Fuerza Aérea Guatemalteca. Guatemala's Air Force is among the oldest in the region. Established in 1920, its primary roles include border patrol, counterinsurgency, and humanitarian aid. The fleet consists of a mix of transport planes, helicopters, and aging fighter jets, like the Cessna A-37 Dragonfly. Challenges include budgetary restrictions and the need for modernization. Honduran Air Force, Fuerza Aérea Hondureña. The Honduran Air Force plays a crucial role in national defense and anti-narcotics operations. Established in 1936, it has a more extensive fleet compared to its neighbors, including Northrop F-5E Tiger II jets. Its strategic focus is on combating drug trafficking routes passing through the Caribbean and Central America. El Salvador Air Force, Fuerza Aérea Salvadoreña. Founded in the 1920s, the Salvadoran Air Force gained prominence during the Civil War of the 1980s, utilizing aircraft like the A-37 Dragonfly. Today, its focus has shifted to border surveillance, disaster relief, and anti-drug operations. Budget constraints remain a significant challenge. Nicaraguan Air Force, Fuerza Aérea de Nicaragua. Nicaragua's Air Force is one of the smallest in the region, operating primarily for domestic security and disaster response. Its fleet includes Soviet-era helicopters like the Mi-17 and training aircraft. Political isolation and economic challenges have hindered modernization efforts. Costa Rica and Panama. Costa Rica abolished its military in 1948, but its Civil Aviation Directorate oversees air units used for patrol and disaster response. Panama, on the other hand, relies on the National Air and Naval Service, SENAN, for aerial surveillance and anti-narcotics missions. Common challenges. Across the region, air forces face similar obstacles, including limited funding, outdated fleets, and dependence on foreign aid. Many countries struggle to maintain their aircraft, let alone invest in advanced technology. Regional cooperation. Recognizing shared challenges, Central American nations have engaged in joint initiatives such as the Central American Security Commission, CASCO. These efforts focus on intelligence sharing, joint training programs, and collaborative missions against drug cartels. Modernization and future prospects. Despite financial constraints, there is growing interest in modernizing air forces. Nations are exploring drone technology, improving radar systems, and enhancing pilot training. Partnerships with countries like the United States, which provides financial and technical support, remain critical. Conclusion. The air forces of Central America may be small, but they are indispensable to the region's security and stability. Strengthening these forces will require regional cooperation, international partnerships, and a commitment to modernization.